Prepare to attack, my warriors. I want the dogs gnawing marrow from those bones within the hour. Ah! What is that, Fortescue? Your lucky cup?
No. It's my lucky chalice, biatch. What's up guys, how you been? I'm back on the hunt for the perfect video game, and this week we're going back to 1988, the year MediEvil was released. Now what makes a perfect video game, I hear you ask? Well, subscribe and let's find out together. Now in order to fully appreciate MediEvil, we need to take a look at what was happening that year. We need to know what was going on all that time ago. So let's take a look at some newspaper headlines. Millions of cows lost their jobs that year, and console specs were at an all-time low, so the gang at Gorilla Cambridge had to focus on the story of MediEvil. Now in order to fully appreciate that story, I downloaded the remastered MediEvil Digital Deluxe Edition for $15.99, no expenses spared, and the story was top-notch. It takes place in 1286, you know, medieval times, when the evil wizard Gargamel decides he wants Smurfville all to himself. So he does a naughty spell and brings the dead back to life. You play as a skeleton called Fortescue, and your job is to engage in some epic combat mechanics and kill everything back to dead. Oh my days. Come on, less crying, more dying. I think she might already be dead though. Okay, so the combat in this game is poo-poo, but it's also pretty vital for your survival, because on each level there's a chalice, and by killing all the enemies on a level you can collect that chalice and go to a special little place called the Hall of Heroes to unlock better weapons. Well hey, I'm here.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing and arm wrestling.
Awesome.
If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
I'll suck and dry, mate.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim.
Hey, Canny Tim.
Does the battle go well?
Very well.
How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold,
Oh,
you could take my
Canny
crossbow.
Tim.
It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners.
Oh, you're
I
too
used it in
kind.
the Battle of Ganymede. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
Excellent, excellent news.
Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir.
Yeah, cheeky. Yeah, watch it, you.
Goodbye, sir.
See you later, Canny Tim, and thanks for the bow. No suck jobs involved. Now I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of a cool way to obtain upgrades, and they really make a difference in combat. I unlocked various bows and that helped me out a lot. In fact, I'd say that most enemies became too easy. Most of them, except the bosses, became one-hit wonders. But that's not what will kill you in MediEvil. Your biggest foe in this game is jump deaths. About halfway through the game, you have to fight these two flying demons. They shoot fireballs at you whilst you stand on this little platform. I died maybe 10, 15 times, and you might be thinking, that's no big deal. But what I haven't revealed about this game is that there's no checkpoints. So when you die, you start from the very beginning. So 10 deaths in, on this level, adds about 3 hours to your overall game time. It was pants. But it did make certain parts tough, and actually made you think twice about your spatial awareness. The later levels seem to be designed with this in mind, so you did die more. The ledges were skinny, and some of the jumps just seemed unfair. But it did give MediEvil some variety. I mean, on the whole, the remake certainly did wonders for the graphics, but jump deaths did remain a problem. And speaking of problems, the camera angle done a madness. Literally mugging me off in front of my pals. So a question remains, and one that no one is asking but I must find out. Does MediEvil plop or does it whop? Now my answer, it's enjoyable to an extent. It's got a wacky story that would keep most people happy. The remake was great, certainly more polished, but they did nothing to combat the dodgy camera angles. The silly jump deaths I actually don't mind, it forces the player to be more observant, which is a good thing, and most of the characters are imaginative and funny. But you're charging 35 quid normally for this, and games should be worth every penny. So this week, we have our first plopper, but only slightly. If it's ever free on the PlayStation Store, download it and see what us old school gamers had to deal with. But £35 man, that is way too expensive, even if it stinks of nostalgia. I mean, I got Spider-Man and Kingdom Come Deliverance for less than that. A little hint for the future. Now if you're never going to download this game, I will be uploading the cutscenes this weekend if you want to have more of a look. But for now, thank you for watching guys, thanks for the comments, and I'll see you all next week. In a bit.